Right now it's 44 minutes past the hour, and Gloria, I'm pretty sure our viewers are noticing that things are getting really expensive.
Oh, definitely. Gas is almost $5. It's about $4 a gallon right now, and it's just, crazy, quite frankly.
That's right. And joining us live in the studio right now is Jim Casey of Integrated Wealth Management. Thank you for joining us
Good
this
morning.
morning.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for
Gloria.
being here with us.
Thank you.
You know, Jim, I think our viewers want to know what's going on with the world. We have a full screen we want to take right now. Let's take a look at these latest global economic figures. Crude oil continues to climb into the $100 plus dollars a barrel. The U.S. dollar continues to rise and fall. And now the euro may be affected with the Greece bailout. What can you tell us about that?
You know, Greece does have a bailout. Everyone was waiting for that bailout to happen, and there are some people that aren't too satisfied with the package that was given. And now we have to see if Greece can sustain. There's still problems in the Eurozone. There's still problems, as you saw, at the pump, and that's a problem. We've got to come out of this recession. We've got to come out of it without a lot of inflation, and that's the real trick right now.
So for people who don't really understand this whole bailout with Greece, how is this going to help them?
It's good. The investors, it's really going to help bring some stability, and that's really what this market has been looking for. We're seeing the psychological, emotional barrier of a Dow 13,000, and that's what people want to see. I've said it before, and I'll keep saying it again. The one thing that investors nor the markets like is uncertainty. So as we start to see some solutions, maybe people can get back into their investing cycle.
Now, Jim, we had a big story today. Jobless claims just came in, and they held steady from the year before. So tell us about that. What does that mean for us?
You know, it means that maybe corporations are stopping the layoffs, and if they stop the layoffs long enough, they're going to start the hiring process again. They were expected to increase. They now are the lowest since March of 2008, right around when this recession was at its worst. So if we start seeing people getting back to work, earning some money, investing back into our economy, then things could slowly get better.
We've also seen some changes lately with the economy that's affecting our 501ks. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, and that too. I mean, the biggest issue with retirement, we've talked about this before, is that people need to work, people need to save. There's issues of Social Security being sustainable for the 20 and 30-year-olds out there right now, and we've got to take care of ourselves in retirement. We're all living longer, and that's the good news. It's also the bad news because it costs money to live longer. So we've got to start saving for ourselves.
And what can you tell us about this Dow reaching 13,000?
You know, I tell people don't get too excited. It is a psychological and emotional barrier. It's just a number, but it does show some signs that the markets are stabilizing. And if everybody can remember that just a few years ago, the Dow was at 7,000. So we have come a long way. We've got to see some sustainability, but also don't get too excited when you're investing for when you're 30 years down the line.
There are definitely a lot of happy investors out there with these numbers, right?
It does. It looks good. It feels good.
Well, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank
Thanks
you
for having
again,
me.
Jim.
Thanks,
Always
Gloria.
nice to have you here. Thank you
And if
so
you'd like
much.
to find out more, all you have to do is email your questions to Jim Casey right there at Integrated Wealth Management. It's www.iwmgmt.com.